Good evening. Welcome to OptionsTender. We're taking a real quick look here. This is a members and a public video. Again, I'm on vacation, so I'm gonna. I tried to clear this up. I hooked it to the second screen in the hotel room. So quickly, we're gonna go through. Since we did all the 65 minutes yesterday, we're gonna go through the daily time. Make sure the volume's working. Yeah, the daily time frames on the major indices, and then I'll go to 65 on SPX so you can see the indicators that they've already reset themselves. So all of this happens so quickly, such a volatile environment. So we have SPX on the daily time frame. Here's our 1929 trend line. We're tagged 2025. We have our tariff crash here, a tariff tantrum. It crossed 2000, the top of 2000, and also 1929 top. Okay, so that's why this turquoise line is so important. Here is the full range for our cup and handle, Adam and Eve, rounded top. I've heard them all. That's the neckline, and we're back testing the neckline and the 1929 trend line. And remember from the weekend video, why is this line so important? Because we went all the way. It's a historic trend line that we broke out from. Okay, we broke down from that. Not only did we break down from a very important topping pattern in the near term, on the long term, this is so important. We broke down from it and we just back tested. All right, that's why that's so important. Now the measured move from our range for the topping pattern was this full range here. You put that on the breakdown area. Here's your former highs, and that's where that measured move is. That's where we're heading, okay? Now, do we tag underneath it? Do we go a little bit further? I don't know that. It could come back underneath and completely rip. To hold on to that with this type of volatility. Now, just know that we are now at about 65, we'll just call it 6,500. We're over it. And we're looking for a 400 to 500 point move here on this next move. Okay. This is going to be rough. This is going to be capitulation. This is going to be very quick relatively. Okay. So my best guess, and again, this is total, I wouldn't have guessed that we did this in one day. I thought we might have had 2 days. Okay. My best guess going down to this 400 or 500 point range that we see a week's worth of price action all of next week. And then maybe a bottoming pattern going into the, maybe the first couple days of the week after. All right, we have a long weekend. Do we dance around here? Could we spike up a little bit further? I mean, it sure is possible, because on the weekly time frame, we could see ourselves popping up to the 200. It all depends what the other time frames are doing, or the other indices are doing. But we could, see a wick through here on the weekly time frame, right? All right, you might have a daily that goes up here and then a reversal, but on the weekly, it's going to show, in the monthly, it's going to show that we came back into this area and we're rejecting off of it. Okay, so there's no reversal candle here. Other than that, sure, we could gap down tomorrow, have an inside day, and then continue tomorrow. We don't know how this is going to reverse, but I can tell you we're back testing very historic areas. Okay, let's go to I want to show you VIX, but I'm going to show you, you're going to look at the VIX and you're going to say, hey, well, we're back into the range. We broke back down, but we still have the trend here. Okay, my guess is we don't go a whole lot further in the VIX, but we could recover this real quick. The 20 simple moving average, the 8D exponential moving average, and then regain this and break back out. But if you look at VXX, if you want to have a little bit more clean look, this is our basically our catastrophe kind of trend line here. we have support, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. And once we break here, which we're just back testing this 200 moving average, we had this breakout area and we're just back testing the breakout. And then you should see a major move above 40 that spikes up to, who knows, at least, I'm thinking at least about the 60 area right here, where we've had tons and tons of reversals, price action here. It could get a wet and wild out to this 90 area, but I doubt that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But when we break out of here, we're going to have some sort of possibly measured move from this bottoming pattern. Okay. That takes us, hey, how convenient, to this next move right up here. So just want to show you that a different kind of perspective when you're using different ETFs and just different point of view. NDX. Okay, real quick, let's look at this. We have our neckline here. We broke down. You could have a slight trend line that we could draw here. So do we have to tag just a few more points higher? We could. If we want to form a reversal daily candle first and then head lower, that's possible, to go a little higher for that. But ultimately, just know that we're back testing. That's it. That's the whole point of this video. You had good support. We bounced from it. Talked about that yesterday, and we're going to reverse, and we'll look for a nice measured move down to the green area here. Again, it doesn't have to stop right at the former peaks. It could get right into this volume shelf here where you have a lot of price action. Okay. And then you have some lows, highs, lows here. So here's your box. There's your box. 22,000, 22,222. 22,200. 21,500. Okay. Moving on to stocks. All right, and you can. I'm not going to go through RUT and DJX. They could go a little further, but these are going to be your main culprits. Period. Okay. Semiconductors is where it's at. That's where price action is going to lead this next direction. Okay. Moving in closer, we have our topping pattern here. We're back testing. You have the 100 moving average. We're back at that 8 EMA. We're also, because this is we went through yesterday some of the Elliott wave counts. This is an A, a B, and we're looking at an impulse 1, 2. We're satisfied here at the 50% retracement. Okay. We're at the 50% retracement. We could go to 60 if we want to get this reversal candle, right? Again, we could gap down, we could gap up and get this reversal candle here. We could dance around, but we're at that 100 moving average. We just slightly overcut here this this range. All right. And then we'll look for a reversal. You could also start doing extensions on this first impulse wave to wherever we reject off of. It could go a little further, but right now we're just right here. So I'll just go ahead and do it from right here. All right. Ultimately, you'd want to see this wave 3 come all the way down to this 162 extension. That's a hell of a move. Do we go down there? Well, it's likely, in my opinion. And then we get some sort of wave 4 and then 5 into these former highs here. That makes sense. Okay. Your minimum type move, very minimum, would be this measured move of this topping pattern. All right. So do I know if we get all the way down here? I don't know. This could end up being a 1, 2, maybe an ending diagonal 3, 4, 5. And we end up right here at the lows. So we'll have to see if these are very crossing waves here and boom, 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 and we only make here, But if it's going to be your typical everyday extensions from a 1-2 extension, we're coming all the way down to former highs. Boom. And then your fifth wave could even make it to this zone here. I know it seems very extreme, but we're seeing the market do extreme things, so we have to be ready for different things to happen. And maybe we'll be able to draw some sort of maybe left shoulder head and then right shoulder later on. Maybe some sort of slanting line. We don't know. We just don't know yet. So let's see what price action gives us. But we do know that SMH is going to be a big move. We know that names like NVIDIA have a long way to travel. Their measured moves are to former highs. It's the same thing. Okay? Huge moves, and all we're doing is back testing. All right. So there's other names. All the big semiconductors. There's TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors. There's Broadcom. Those are all just back testing right now, and they have huge moves to the downside remaining. This is basically not even broken down yet, right? So it's already broken down, but we're looking for a back test, and then we're looking for this full move to trade. So this could take, who knows, 2 weeks to play out. But we'll do these each and every day, so make sure you hit that notification bell. If you want in-depth videos like this, all right, we're going to continue to do this week. But if you want in-depth videos, consider becoming a YouTube supporter for the intraday type videos. And if you want the individual stocks and ETFs like we're doing today, then consider doing the $10 program there. And with Patreon, you can get a good deal there from right now. I don't know how long that deal is going to last, but it's $90 for the full year. So take consideration to that. And we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.